My current position is as the CEO of a startup of a big data analytics company. It's something I never thought I'd see myself do, but I've got the entrepreneurial bent now and I'm really enjoying it. The most rewarding thing in my career has been able to take an idea from just a conceptual idea and actually implement it, see it work, and see people use it. I think one of the most rewarding projects I ever did was a touch table that was shown on the floor of a conference where there were 3,000 people watching it being shown. And when it first worked, people sort of went, oh, and that was like a really memorable moment for me as a software engineer to see that kind of thing. The best career advice I've ever been given is, and this is something I said at the mentor meeting, is to say yes. I think if you see something you want to do, you have to have the inner motivation to go do it, to say yes to yourself and go do it. Because really, making yourself happy in your career is about knowing inside that's what you want and saying yes to it and going to do it without allowing all the external things in life to get in your way, because they will get in your way. So I think saying yes to yourself and going forward with that is the best advice I can give people. Well, I think for me, as a person who had a scientific background, I was very fearful of joining a business community because I didn't have that background. So I didn't understand their lingo, and I felt like because I didn't have a business degree that people would, doubt my ability to run a business. And so that was my sort of inner challenge to myself, was to say, I can do this without that. And that's one of the things I think, helped me from my Brown experience, where I faced a lot of academic challenges and overcame them. And I thought, well, if I did that, I can also, overcome this lack of business background to run a business, basically. So I actually believe that before you should start a business, you should get a job somewhere else and actually work in a business, work in particular in a big corporation. I think if you understand how corporations work, it's easier to start your own business because you then have a sense of what to strive for. And I think if I had, I never thought about starting my own business right out of Brown, but if I had, I wouldn't have understood what it is I was trying to build. But having lived in a corporation, I understand now what I'm trying to build. So I'd actually give people the advice, go work somewhere and get some experience, understand what it's like. Nowadays, people are very aware of the fact that you really have to build your network. That was something I had no active knowledge of when I left Brown at all. I didn't really even understand the concept or know of the concept. I did build a network just simply from being interested in other people and learning from them. I built my own network, and that network became extremely valuable throughout my entire career. So I would urge other people to build a network, but build it as giving to someone first versus always asking for something from someone. You can build a network through doing things for others in your field, and then when you need it, you'll already have that relationship with them. And I think in the end, that was what was most valuable for me, but I didn't know that until it happened. So I urge other people to actively do that.